Name of the story, The Dream Whisperer. In a quiet, small town, nestled among winding roads and tall, whispering trees, there lived a child named Milo. Milo was like any other 12-year-old, curious, imaginative, always dreaming up new adventures. Little did he know that soon, his dreams would become far more than just flights of fancy dot. One crisp autumn evening, after a long day of schoolwork and chores, Milo crawled into bed. He felt the familiar weight of sleep tugging at his eyelids. But tonight was different. As his eyes closed, his world began to change. He found himself standing in a vast, glowing field, a meadow where flowers shimmered like stars, and their petals seemed to whisper secrets in a language he couldn't quite understand. Milo heard a voice, soft and clear, calling his name. Milo. Milo. He turned and saw a girl about his age, with bright, curious eyes and a playful smile. "Who's there?" Milo asked, his voice echoing through the meadow. The girl giggled. "I'm Evelyn," she said. "You're in the Whispering Meadow? It's a place where dreams come alive. I've been waiting for you." "Waiting? For me?" Milo asked, bewildered. Evelyn nodded. "Yes, because you have a special gift, Milo. You're a dream whisperer, someone who can hear and see the dreams of others while sleeping, even communicate with them, uncovering their secrets, their hopes, their fears, everything that lies hidden in their hearts." Milo's mind raced with questions. He looked around and began to see figures moving in the distance, people from his town, his school, his neighborhood, all dreaming. He saw a teenage boy nervously practicing a speech in front of a mirror, the words stumbling out of his mouth. He realized it was Kevin, his neighbor, who dreamed of asking his crush to the school dance. He saw an elderly woman sitting on a park bench, staring into the distance. It was Mrs. Jensen, the town librarian, dreaming of her childhood pet, a little dog with a wagging tail, now only a memory. And then there was his own teacher, Mr. Hawkins, standing on a grand stage, passionately playing a saxophone in front of an imaginary audience, a secret desire to be a famous jazz musician, something Milo never would have guessed. Milo turned to Evelyn, a spark of excitement in his eyes. "I can help them, can I? I can help them find what they're looking for." Evelyn smiled warmly. "Yes, Milo, you can. But remember, not all dreams are pleasant. Some can be quite dark, and some secrets are meant to stay hidden." Milo nodded, feeling a strange mix of excitement and uncertainty. He decided then and there that he would explore this new world every night, diving deeper into the dreams of his friends and neighbors, determined to help them, to understand them, to be a light in their darkest moments. But not everything was as it seemed. One night, as Milo ventured further into the dreams, he felt a cold wind blow across the meadow. The glowing flowers dimmed, their whispers turning to frightened murmurs. A shadow fell across the ground, and Milo saw a figure emerging from the darkness, a tall, cloaked figure with glowing eyes. The Night Keeper. "Dream Whisperer," the Night Keeper's voice boomed like thunder. "You tread on dangerous ground. Not all dreams are meant to be seen. Not all fears should be faced." Milo felt a chill run through his body, but Evelyn stood beside him, her gaze unwavering. "Don't listen to him," she whispered. "He wants to scare you away. You have the power to bring light to these dark places." Milo looked at Evelyn and then back at the Night Keeper. He took a deep breath, steeling his resolve. "I'm not afraid," he said, his voice steady. "I know that dreams are where we face our greatest fears and find our greatest courage." The Night Keeper's eyes flared with anger, and the darkness grew thicker, swirling around Milo like a storm. Shadows crept closer, trying to engulf him, but Milo stood his ground. He thought of Kevin, of Mrs. Jensen, of Mr. Hawkins, of all the people whose dreams he had seen, their hopes, their fears, their hidden desires. He knew that he could help them, that he had to help them, no matter the cost. With a determined shout, Milo reached out his hand, and Evelyn took it. Together, they summoned the light of the Whispering Meadow, a light so bright it cut through the shadows like a knife. The Nightkeeper recoiled, his figure dissolving into mist, and the darkness lifted, replaced by a calm, gentle breeze. The flowers began to glow once more, their petals whispering with renewed warmth and joy. And with every dream he visited, he learned a little more about courage, about empathy, about what it meant to truly understand and care for others. For even in the quiet of sleep, there were voices that needed to be heard, and dreams that were waiting to come alive. Milo had done it. He had faced the darkness and won Dot from that night on. Milo continued to use his gift, venturing into dreams both wonderful and terrifying, helping those in need, bringing light to the darkest corners of their hearts. Fade out with gentle music and the sound of a whispering breeze. I think you would have liked this story. If you like, then subscribe the channel and also like the story. Good night.